So we're back with the incredible Sukie Baxter, and as you know, she's a nervous system mentor of ours, among other things. And this is Mr. Hidalgo, who is a general equine mischief-making mentor of ours. What Hidalgo may show us is his sense of humor, and Sukie's been here working with us and our horses for a few days. She made some really good points about listening, about how you listen with your body and the information that's coming through your fingers and so on. A lot of us, when we're thinking in terms of training horses or putting horses together and so on, sometimes we're not listening perhaps in a way that's the most conducive. And I'd like, Sukie, if you would please, to just talk about what this means to you.
Yeah. Well, everything that I do is a two-way conversation. So I spent a lot of years doing hands-on body work with both people and horses. And so what I very quickly learned was it was about more than just applying a technique to somebody, but about feeling back through your hands and through other senses as to what is going on. And there's a number of ways that we listen. In fact, myriad ways that we listen. But through the sense of touch specifically, so, you know, we're having a little conversation here.
He says, I'm bored and I want to go do something.
He's very bored. But I'm actually having a conversation with him here, and we're talking back and forth. And some of it is him pulling on me, and some of it is me kind of just gently chatting with him. But everything that I do is not me applying something to him without hearing what he has to say about it. So I'm sensing through my hands the quality of connection, which is what we talk about in horses, right? Quality of contact.
Quality of connection, I like this.
And quality of connection that I have with his mouth. And so if I just gently kind of jiggle the rings here, you know, is he soft? Is he hard? Does he pull on me? Does he meet me? Does he take the bit away from me? And it can be a very soft conversation. He has decided that he's a little bit, like we said, bored at the moment. And so we're kind of having a chat about that because he would like to go do something else. But we do this in so many different ways. It's not just the bit in our hands. It's, you know, when you walk up to a horse, like what quality does this horse have? And not even what quality does this horse have overall, but today. What quality does this horse have? How do I feel when I'm in this horse's presence at this moment? Do I feel tension? Do I feel energy? Do I feel sleepiness? Really listening to what's happening in the moment. I've heard it said like ride the horse or work the horse you have today. And that's all about listening. And we can do it for ourselves too. So we have various ways that we can listen. So I really like listening through the sense of touch. I do have gloves on. You can listen through the sense of touch, even through clothes. And you can put your hands on another organism, in this case a horse. And I'm not just applying pressure to him. I'm not just touching him and kind of patting him, but I'm actually sensing, what do I feel here under my hand? You know, what is the quality of his tissue? Do I feel tension? Is he soft here? Does he melt into my hands? Do I feel warmth? Do I feel a pulse? There's a lot of different things that we can sense through our hands. We can also communicate. You know, touch is a two-way conversation. Humans are hardwired to be touched, and so are most mammals. So that's one way we can listen. We can listen through our eyes. We can listen through our ears, obviously. Hearing, literally hearing.
There he goes. He's listening through his ears right now. Yeah.
Yes, he is. We can listen energetically. So there's a way that we can develop an ability to sort of sense into areas that, you know, we may feel are stuck or may feel are free. We can come to those areas and put our hands on them and see, okay, I'm sensing there might be tension somewhere. I can put my hands on here and feel what is the quality of muscle. Comparative listening is really, really helpful. So I can put my hand here, but I can also say, how does it compare to this area of the body? Or how does it compare to this area of the body? So that I have something to relate it to. So there's various ways that we can employ listening, specifically with horses, but also for ourselves and checking in with our own bodies and noticing, how do I feel in this moment? Where do I feel tension? Where do I feel free? Where do I feel energy? And what's going on with myself?